Chapter 66. First Kill. Suddenly, Quinn could hear the sounds of something scurrying towards him at an amazing speed. As he turned, the beast was now in full sight. It was the same size as a large dog with the head of a rodent. Black in color and running on all fours. He would have said it looked like a giant rat, however its body parts were muscular around its arms, while its body remained incredibly thin. So much so that the outline of its ribs could be seen. When the creature was a few feet away, it leapt in the air and claws appeared from the creature's two front limbs. Quinn, almost out of instinct, swiped his hand, letting out a blood swipe. The attack managed to hit the beast and sent it flying back. The attack had caused a large cut to appear on the creature's stomach and black blood started to leak from the wound. While the beast was taking the time to recover, Quinn decided to use his inspect skill. Name: Rataclaw. Basic tier beast. HP unknown. Unknown. Unlike with humans, when Quinn used the status screen it would show their HP and blood type, but in this case, he had only received a name and the level of the beast. Seeing the tier of the beast though, Quinn started to feel a little less frightened. He was in an unknown place, and just because the beast was small in size, didn't mean it was a low tier. However, something like the Rataclaw, even Quinn should be able to deal with it. The Rataclaw had recovered and charged straight for Quinn once again. Seeing how the blood swipe was effective, he waited for the beast to get close once again. Blood swipe. But Quinn had underestimated the speed and the responsiveness of the Rataclaw. It had learnt from last time what to look out for and jumped to the side, avoiding the attack. Then it dashed forward, increasing its speed, and jumped out at Quinn. Just in time, Quinn had managed to shove his gauntlet into the mouth of the beast. As its two big teeth clomped down onto the gauntlet, he heard a creaking noise. Defense 1. Durability of weapon has decreased by 50% greater than. Strength has fallen 2/3. You little crap, get off me! Quinn shouted as he started swinging his arm, trying to shake the beast off, but the beast had clomped down hard, refusing to let go. With the beast stuck to his arm, it was too dangerous for him to use blood swipe and too close for him to perform a hammer strike. All that was left was to do it the old-fashioned way. Quinn then started to repeatedly pound the beast on its head with his other hand. With each blow, black blood would gush out of the beast. The blows were powerful and damaging to the beast, and with each strike the grip started to loosen. If you had just stayed away, you could have lived. Quinn shouted as he continued to punch the beast, until finally, its grip had come loose and it had fallen to the ground. Quinn looked like he had just come off the movie, off a horror set. His arm and clothes were now completely covered in black blood, but he didn't care, for a message had appeared bearing great news. Basic tier beast Rataclaw has been defeated. 100 EXP points gained. First basic tier beast killed. Bonus EXP awarded, 200 EXP. First time killing Rataclaw, bonus EXP awarded 100 EXP. 880 out of 800 EXP. Multiple notifications had been received at once, and everything came as quite a shock to him. Not only did he receive more EXP for killing a beast compared to fighting against a human, but he also received bonus points too. Similar to when he faced a new power level for the first time, he had gained bonus points for killing a basic tier, as well as bonus points for killing this specific beast for the first time as well. In a way, the beasts were a gold mine for his system. Congratulations, you are now level 5. Race: Halfling. HP 30 out of 30. 40 out of 1600 EXP. Strength 13 plus 2. Agility 15. Stamina 12. Leveling up had given Quinn 1 extra stat point. Looking at his stats now, he decided to put the stat point into strength. Strength 14 plus 2. The reason for this was the skill Hammer Strike. It needed a total of 15 strength to perform. While he had the gauntlets on, they gave him an extra bonus of 3 strength, but when the Rataclaw had damaged the gauntlets, the strength dropped to 2. If his gauntlets were to be destroyed, then he would no longer be able to perform Hammer Strike correctly. So first Quinn decided he would get his strength up to 15 before focusing on stamina and agility. But the system still had one more surprise for him. New skill unlocked. Blood spray. Blood spray. The user's palm must be open to perform this skill. From the user's palm, a spray of blood pellets will be realized spreading out covering a wide range. The closer the attack is to its target, the more damage it will do. Cost -5 HP. The skill reminded Quinn of a shotgun he used to watch from the old movies, where the small pellets would spread out hitting multiple targets. The problem was the cost of the skill. 5 HP was a huge amount, and even with his blood bank Quinn would have to be careful when using it. The plus side was that it was a skill designed to hit more than one opponent. If Quinn had Layla around, he would like to test the blood spray out, but he didn't know how long he would be stuck here, so it was best to reserve his HP and as much blood as possible. Quinn then walked up to the dead beast on the ground. He had punched the creature so hard in the skull it was indented and blood was leaking everywhere. Looking at the black blood, it didn't seem appetizing at all. He wasn't drawn to it like regular human blood, and it didn't give off a sweet fragrance either. Still, there might come a time where Quinn was required to drink it, so he needed to test it out. Inspect. Rataclaw blood. Blood is poisonous to the body. If consumed €1 HP for every millimeter of blood consumed. It was expected. The signs were a giveaway that his body was telling him to stay away. I wonder, why does my body only accepts human blood? The system had been oddly specific when his body started to require blood. This made Quinn think that even the blood of animals wouldn't work, even though some were red in color just like humans. Of course, there was one person who did know the answers behind everything, and that was the blonde man in the video. The last thing he needed to do was rip or cut the body open and look for the beast core inside. It was a small crystal located in a different part of the body depending on the beast. This could be used to either create more beast weapon and armor or even be sold for credits. Both of these would be a big bonus for him. Suddenly though, the sound of something running was heard again. As Quinn looked up, the sight of 10 Rataclaws were running in his direction. Although basic tier creatures were weak, it was odd for them to travel alone, and Quinn had just gotten lucky. After struggling to face just against one, he knew he had no chance against 10. All he could do was run. He ran down the empty street not knowing where he was heading. But the Rataclaws were fast and would soon catch up. That's when Quinn spotted a building, one that was far less damaged than the others. He went inside, but the space was still too large. He then spotted a stairway to his right nearby. After quickly running up the stairway and reaching the first platform, he stopped and turned. He knew he had no choice but to fight back. The staircase was narrower than the rooms and he had the high ground. With his palm open facing downward, he was ready. Time to test you out.